choosing right here is one of my favorite colors, whether I'm doing studio work or whether I'm doing a quick sketch, is the warm dark gray, new pastel. Because just like with any other kind of portrait, you want to reserve the blackest blacks and the whitest whites. You don't necessarily want too much black. And I'm putting the pastel down in the direction that her sweater is. Okay, now I need to do some highlights, and that's when things really pop. Oh, actually, let me finish her hair first. I'm going to go back in with black, new pastel. Now, new pastel, you got to watch new pastel, because they sell me sometimes pastels that are more like wax, which is what I have here in my hand, unfortunately. I thought I checked it and thought I had some good new pastel. The best black to use, of course, is Rembrandt black. But I'm just trying to darken her hair a little bit. But I got to really push hard. I don't know if you can see how hard I'm pushing. The strongest muscle in my body is right here. Okay, normally her hair would be a little darker probably, but here we go. All right, now we need highlights. Oh, and as far as the chalk dusting, I just blow on it. Just make sure when you're working that you don't spit on it. I have done that so many times. I was like, I'd be like, why'd you just spit on my sketch? Because there's not much you can do with it once you get the pastel damp, you know, especially if you're working on something as thin as copy paper. And remember again, you could do this on Canson. You could do it on any kind of art paper. If you do it on Canson, it takes a little longer. That's one reason I didn't do it that way today. Because it takes a little more chalk, a little more of the pastel.
What are you using for the highlight?
Pardon?
What are you using to highlight?
White new pastel. I got a highlight in her eye, and she's got these kind of diamondy things on her glasses. So, those out too. And at this point, I'm going to sit back and look again, and I really wish I had the right new pastel to get her hair a little darker. But you want to make sure that you get all the little wisps. If they have freckles, draw the freckles. They're just so cute. But I should say that I do glamorize women more than men. When a couple sits down, the woman is always so anxious. She'll say, "Will it look like me?" And I said, "Well, I'll tell you what. I'm honest with the men and I'm gentle with the ladies."
Shave off double chins and stuff.
Oh yeah! You'd be surprised how many women they sit down and they say, "Draw me without the double chin, without the mustache, without,"
Yeah.
you know. And then they stand up and they're like, "Well, it doesn't look like me." But one time I got really mad at someone. I don't remember what the situation was. She was waiting in line, and I decided I'm going to draw her how I see her. Double chin. She had some hair sticking out above her lip. I did the whole thing.
We can move to the west.
Expecting her to reject it, but I was mad, so I didn't care. And she loved it. She said it was the best sketch she's ever had.
She liked it.
She loved it. She apparently likes the mustache. Now, when working in full color, of course, I always use a cool color in the background. I know y'all know why, but I'm going to tell you anyways. So, because cool recedes and warm colors jump out. But here I'm working really monochromatic, so the background I just want it to kind of cover up some finger smears, add a little bit more texture to what I have, and then I do blend it. Unless I'm in a hurry, then I don't. And I still actually use some praying colors, believe it or not. They have some pastels out called Lecturer's pastels, which are about the quality of sidewalk chalk, but they actually do a beautiful job. Okay, and at this point then I'll lean back one more time, and I'll be like, oh, I think I need to add a little more shadow here. In the meantime, at this point, she'll have a crowd around her, and she's getting really nervous. We'll be like, ooh. But you don't know if that's a good ooh or a bad ooh. And darken her lips a little bit because she's wearing some lipstick. You notice when I draw that my knuckle or my pinky is always on the page. That's why you see me doing this a lot, so I don't leave a mark. Now when doing studio work, of course, I have a page I put over it to hide my fingerprints. But, okay, and that is about it.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to come up and look over my shoulder, that's my students. Part of their job is always to stand right here and watch me draw all day. So while you're doing that, I'm just going to darken her glasses a little bit. And this is how I've supported myself for 30 years. Oh, and then the last thing I do, and I explain this to my students too, because a lot of my students are high school or college age kids who are just learning to draw. This is the only occasion where it's okay to use hairspray. I wouldn't do this on good paper. But the cool thing about using hairspray as a fixative is if you're having a bad hair day, you know, it's really windy. All right, now I usually have a strip bar on the top where I rip it off. I don't have that today because I didn't bring my whole thing with me, so.
That's great.
Awesome, here you go.
Oh my goodness, thank you.
I have something for you too. And you get to keep this. This is yours.
Thank you.
I sell my own mats. Logan Mat Cutter, best investment I've ever made. And you may see that I put them in upside down. That's because when the guests walk around with them, then they won't pull out. There you go. Nice.